Hey, welcome back to the Vending Biz. Before I start the video, I just want to say make sure you subscribe. Um, subscribe below so I could keep making content and keep, answering you guys' questions that you send my way. So today we're going to talk about vending machines, the actual machines. So when I first started out, I started out with one machine in a hotel. That machine did really well, and I continued to buy machines from the money that I made from that location. So I started out with one. Right now I have around 20 machines. I've probably been in the business for a little over a year, and I'm still building on it and learning as I go. So, you definitely can start out with as little as one. I would suggest starting out with, two if you financially capable of it. Um, so you have many different types of machines, in the game. So you have your regular snack machine, you have soda machine, you have a combo machine. A combo machine is when you see half snack, half soda. Those are combination machines. You tend to use those for a smaller space where you don't have room to put two machines. You just put one, and you have both your snacks and soda in that one machine. You also have food machines, which I don't recommend unless they're in the right place, which is hard. Like, it's rare to find the right place for a food machine. Your shelf life on those food items are super short, so that stuff has to sell very fast. Unlike with your snacks and your sodas, that stuff can be in there. Your snacks and your sodas can be in there for a few weeks, maybe a month, before it goes bad. The food, you probably have about a week, and then you have to get that stuff out, so you can waste a lot of money putting that in the wrong spot. All right, so with your machines though, you have full size machines, and then you have your smaller machines. Now machines can cost, used can cost anywhere from $500 to $2,500. Average ballpark I usually spend for a used machine is around $1,500. That's most of my machines cost around $1,500. Mine are usually used and refurbished, so they look like new, and they operate well. So if you're going for a brand new machine, you're going to look to spend around maybe $3,000 to $5,000 for the machine. But then it's brand new, so you have probably less issues with it, and then you have a lot of the upgrades. So the upgrades that I have on mine, I have card readers on about half of my machines. But I think the newer machines automatically come with the hookup for card readers. But the older ones, I have to change the circuit boards and things in the machine to make it actually be able to take the card readers forward. All right, so as far as when it comes to purchasing machines, there's a lot of places you can get machines. So you can get them offline. I know there's websites. I've never used a website, but what I have used is Craigslist. I've searched on Craigslist and found people selling machines and brought them that way. My first maybe 2 or 3 were brought from Craigslist. After that, right now I have a connection with a warehouse that manufactures machines, so I get my machines from them over in Pennsylvania. But yeah, you can find a local warehouse. So it should be, I know there's multiple warehouses around, maybe the state that, I mean, not the state, but the country that manufactures machines. You just have to search. A worst case scenario, you could go to Craigslist and get a machine. I would recommend getting it from a warehouse because that way, if something goes wrong with the machine, you can have some type of warranty on it. Versus if you buy it off someone off Craigslist, once you bought it, it's yours, and if something goes wrong, you might not know how to fix it. So which is what I did, but I kind of learned as I was going. So that's something you want to look out for. If you buy it off Craigslist, you want to really test it out, make sure it works first before you go ahead and buy it. And as far as testing it out, you want to look and make sure it's taking dollars. You want to make sure all the coils turn. Make sure it's not making any crazy noises. If it's a soda machine, make sure it's getting cold. Just make sure it's operating well. It's 1,000 things that could be wrong with a machine, so it's kind of hard to go through everything. But just play with it as much as you can, is to try to make sure it's working right. Put quarters in, put dollars in, get stuff out. put things in, whatever you have to do, move it around, because there could be anything wrong with it. First, when you're getting it from a warehouse, a lot of that stuff you don't have to really worry about, because where, if something goes wrong, where that place is. You can always take it back, or go back to them and say, it isn't operating right, whereas you can't really do that when you get it from an individual offline. So yeah, so I mean, as far as I know some locations come with machines. Someone asked me about that, and what are my thoughts on machines that come with location. So if you want to get a machine that comes with the location, that's great, because when you have to actually get your own location and put a machine there, you have to also take into account your moving costs. So I would say, to get into the vending game, typical amount you'll need to start out with maybe is around $3,000 to $5,000. If you get some new used machines, because you're going to need at least, I would say, one location usually takes 2 machines. So you're going to need 2 machines, which could be around $3,000. You have to stock those machines, which can be a few hundred, maybe 300 to stock those, both of them. And then you're also going to have moving costs. So I don't know what your moving costs will be, maybe around another 200. And then you want money to the side just to refill the machine and to take care of any operating costs or cost if something goes wrong. So yeah, so if a machine comes with location, that cuts down on some of your costs as far as moving the machines, and cuts down on a lot of your hassle, because moving the machines can be an all-day process if you don't have the right equipment. But if you're going to actually get a machine that comes with the location, you just have to make sure that's a good location, because a lot of times people get happy because they would know, okay, the machine and the location all in one package. But if that location isn't good, you're wasting your time, because you'll have to take the machine out anyway, or you won't be making any money off of it. So you really have to know what's a good location. So a good location can be a number of different things. I'll do another video on what a good location is and the different type of locations you have out there, because I can go on a long time about that. But so you want to make sure that location is good, and if it's a good location and it comes with the machine, then it's a great deal. That's one of the best ways to go. That's a part of the way I built up my own route. I brought out smaller routes that came with the machine and location. So that's definitely a good way to go if you can find a good one. So like I said before, make sure you subscribe to the videos. Keep writing me. Let me know what you want to hear. And I'll do my best to get back to you. Thank you.